is RJ, and I'm back for another NASCAR Heat 4 Championship Season Let's Play. Right now, I'm going to be doing race 23 F36 in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. And for today's race, going to be going to Michigan International Speedway, Brooklyn, Michigan, for the running at the Consumers Energy 400. So, Michigan International Speedway is a 2.0 mile racetrack that's going to be 50 laps down there. So, also have 4 races left until the playoffs start. So, the previous race we did was at Watkins Glen, and I ran pretty decent at Watkins Glen. I started out pretty good, but then ever since I spun out coming up into the S's, I had a lot of bad luck on my side. I kept getting loose into the S's, which was a really, really bad problem. And of course, there was one time I got loose coming out the bus stop, and it also made me spin out going into the carousel corner. I ended up finishing 10th in that race, which wasn't too bad, but I felt like I could have won this race. I could have won the race. So basically, there's 3 races in a row where I could have won. New Hampshire I could have won, but I got loose off turn 4, fell on the pit road there. Pocono I could have won, but I made the wrong pit strategy. And then of course Watkins Glen I had the fastest car, but I just ran into some bad luck. So 3 race string where I should have won races and it just turned out bad. But we go on to Michigan, and I feel really good about Michigan. Basically the last time I was at Michigan, I dominated that Michigan race, so hopefully it could be the same thing here. We'll just have to see though. Championship Mustang, that's a reminder what they look like. So cautions are going back to strict yellows because, as I said, strict yellows will only be used for oval racetracks. For the relaxed, it's going to be used for like road courses. So I'm going back to strict yellows for today's race. So, but everything else stays the same as usual. And then let's look at the point standings. This is the playoff standings though. So I still lead my 8 wins this season. So me, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Mark Truex Jr., and Kevin Harvick are the only drivers with multiple wins this season. And of course, we have 11 different winners this season. Matt Spadetto's right now in the 30th spot into the regular season point standings. So, Matt Spadetto's still in good shape, but he still needs to have some strong runs in order to make it to the playoffs. And as you can see right now, Ryan Blaney is in that last spot by 13 points ahead of Clint Boyer. So, that gap is still pretty close. And then regular season point standings, I basically got a big points lead over Denny Hamlin right now. As long as I have good finishes, I basically have this regular season point standings wrapped up. So, it's looking good. So, let's jump right into Michigan for the Consumers Energy 400. So, let's jump into qualifying and let's get started. Gonna come off turn 4 right now as qualifying will be concluded this time by, and a 39.25 and 15th. 15's not too bad. Wish could be a little bit better, but 15th is still good. It is what it is, but I feel like I can still get up towards the front anyway because I did this in the first Michigan race and I qualified up towards the front. So. Well, made my way up towards the front, so I feel really good about this race. And looks like Daniel Suarez is on the pole for this race. Ryan Preece 10th. Alright. And looks like I'm starting 14th, so I'm going to be starting on the outside lane now. So, 4 races, let's go until the playoffs start. It's going to happen here at Michigan. So let's get this race here at Michigan underway. And it looks like Brad Keselowski is going to the back, failed pre-race inspection. Looks like Chase Elliott also failed inspection, except he failed technical inspection. Alright, here we go. 4 races left until the playoffs start. Gonna go race here in Michigan. And the green flag's in the air, run away here at the Irish Hills. Wow, they almost went 3 wide up there, but we got side-by-side battle for the lead as we couldn't complete the first lap. But it looks like Kyle Busch is going to lead the first lap. They do jump up to the 6th spot. So just like the first Michigan race, definitely moving up towards the front. And I'm still moving my way up there and getting around Larson, trying to get around Alex Bowman now. And now underneath Suarez. And looks like I'm up to 3rd now. Couple guys using an outside lane up there. Gonna do a crossover move on Joey Logano right now. May work out in my favor. And I'm in the wall. I shouldn't be doing that though.
Still there?
Gonna try to get around Joey Logano once again. This is for second. So side by side going down the back straightaway.
You're all clear up top.
And it looks like I will take the second spot away from Joey Logano. Now I'm starting to gain on Kyle Busch. As we're going to complete 3 laps this time by here in Michigan. So far Kyle Busch has let him off, but I'm trying to answer that though. As I'm underneath Kyle Busch. This is for the lead.
You got room, you're clear there.
And just like that, I'm going to take the race lead here in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan is just one of my best racetracks. That's why I do really well here. Michigan's also just like Auto Club Speedway, except Auto Club Speedway is more wider than Michigan. I also do well at Auto Club Speedway. I may not qualify well here in Michigan, but I definitely run really well here. So I'm just going to pick up where I left off from last time. So I got Kyle Busch right here, so. Got a good corner in turns 3 and 4 that time. So we got 17 laps when we make our first pit stop of the race, so. I feel like just like the first Michigan race, we're going to have to pit like on lap, I want to say in the 20s, or maybe the early 30s. This is going pretty well so far. So this race might get a little bit boring, and I do apologize for that. You know, I like leading, but sometimes I just... Oh my goodness, alright, I just hit the wall again. Like I said, I could get a little bit boring, but I do apologize. It doesn't look like it's going to get boring right now. Kyle Busch found a way to take a peek. He's trying to capitalize on my mistake of me hitting the wall.
Careful, still there.
I was going to try to do that famous crossover move, but I didn't time that right. So Kyle Busch is now back out front. I should have just let him go earlier, so then I could have made the crossover move. It didn't work out that time, though.
Careful, still there.
Wow, did I just subbed it into that time. I do get around Kyle Busch, but Kyle Busch is going to get back underneath me. This gap's really close right now. We only completed 8 laps, and this is getting really interesting. I'm going to get back underneath Kyle Busch. He's got that outside lane going.
Still there.
Not going to be able to get around him here.
Still there.
I had a very good corner in turns 3 and 4.
Got room, you're clear there.
And just like that, I'm going to take the race lead right back. This is really boring right now. We're getting some good racing right now between me and Kyle Busch, the lead. But we definitely pulled away from the guys behind. Kyle tried to go high that time. I had to put a block on him so he didn't get that run in the outside lane. Alright, 10 laps complete this time by here in Michigan. So far, I'm leading this race. Got Kyle Busch second, Mark Truex Jr. third, Denny Hamlin fourth, and Alex Bowman fifth.
Car there on the inside. We got rid. You're clear there.
Busch got a really good corner that time, turn one. I do have the same setup as the first Michigan race as well, so I'm basically running the same setup. This is why that the car is still running perfect. Not too tight, not too loose, just like the first race. I have the same setups on. Which I use the setup 5 here. My dog is going crazy right now. I have no idea why. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Shut up! I'm just gonna ignore it right now. I do apologize if you hear that.
Caution's out.
Oh, we got a caution. Something must have happened back there. But caution is out. Some guys are pitting, some guys are staying out. So I have no idea what happened. Let's see, Truex is pitting. We got 10 laps left. I'll pit. I'll take 4 tires, get some gas in the tank. Not going to make any adjustments here. I'll put that up. And I'll put that up as well. Alright. I did fall back to 20th, but that's okay. Looks like 19's on back, stayed out. But I should be able to use these fresher tires as an advantage. Alright, green flag back in the air. Kyle Busch did stay out. We got 35 laps to go right now.
Hold your line, got one inside. Alright, you're clear there. Got one down low now.
Oh yeah, look at the run I got on these guys right here.
You got room, you're clear.
Look at that run because of these fresher tires.
Down the bottom. Got one up top.
Make it 4 wide. Getting around Stenhouse. 8th. 34 laps to go. Kyle Busch still leads. Oh yeah, I should be able to take the race lead easily because of these fresher tires. Got Harvick up here. Kurt Busch as well.
Still there? Alright,
Look how I just fly by these guys because of these fresher tires. And that does put Kyle Busch to the lead right now, but I'm just chasing him down. He's got worn tires. He got a little bit loose in turn 1 right there. I tried using that outside lane. Gonna head down the back straightaway once again. And just like that, I'm gonna take the race lead away because of these 4 fresh tires. And now I'm starting to just pull away. If y'all would have pitted, I feel like Kyle Busch would have been right there behind me, but because he's got worn tires, I am just saying bye-bye, you know. Lead has almost grown to a second over Kyle Busch. I don't see any guys that pitted, so it probably must have got held up by the slower cars. But for me, though, I was able to get around traffic just fine. Okay, the field's formed into 2 packs. I wonder if something's happened in the middle of the field. I don't know if someone got loose, spun out, or maybe checked up. I don't know. But the guys that stayed out under that caution, they're going to have to pit here shortly. Halfway point is going to be on lap 26, by the way. That's going to be a 25 laps to go. So I like where this race is going. Hopefully we can keep it this way. Somebody's pitting. It's probably ready for these guys with 4 tires to pit. It's Jimmy Johnson that's pitting. Still pulled away from Kyle Busch and everyone else back there. Oh, looks like Jimmy's pulling an engine, so I think Jimmy's out of this race. So Jimmy Johnson with issues. I thought it was because of the guys that had worn tires, but it's because Johnson blew an engine. That's probably explains why that the field stacked up. At least the guys in the back of the pack. So I'm gonna have to pit at least one more time if this race gets done and over with. Yeah, here comes Kyle Busch. So the guys that stayed under their caution is pitting right now. So the guys that stayed out, I don't know if that was a wise move for them or not, because they're gonna have to pit at least one more time. Well, I don't know, because they can easily get fresh tires, so I'm not sure. Unless cautions come into play. I don't know for a fact, though. Yeah, a lot of guys are pitting right now. So I got a 4-second lead over Denny Hamlin right now, so that gap is still big right now. Yeah, so now this race gotten a little bit boring now. We were having some good battles, but now I'm just easily pulling away because I got fresh tires and the guys are on worn tires. But we are halfway through this race right now. Got 25 laps to go here at Michigan. So far, so good right now. I gotta make my next pit stop in 11 laps, so. So you got me up front, Denny Hamlin second, Alex Bowman third, Brad Keselowski fourth, and Joey Logano rounding up the top 5. Some guys are still making their green flag pit stops right now. At least the guys that stayed under that caution. Now we reach lap traffic right now. Not getting around that tip.
Still there. You got room. You're clear there.
I feel the effects of this car getting loose off of turn 2 just a little bit. These tires are definitely starting to wear out now. Now that we're on the long runs. So I'm curious now where it cycled out Kyle Busch and the rest of the guys that didn't pit under that caution. Here's 20th place Corey LaJoy, so some of the guys must be 2 laps down then. At least 21st on back. Oh. Well, I did lap Corey LaJoy, so some of the guys has to be 2 laps down. I feel like Corey LaJoy's a lap down though. So half the field's a lap down. Got a 5-second lead over Hamlin out. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a little bit loose there. I'm fine. Unfortunately, though, that gap is going to shrink down now because of that. But I'm still good. All right, 20 laps to go this time by here at Michigan.
20 more laps. No mistake.
Yeah, so I need to pit at least one more time for this race gets done and over. If the guys that pitted is going to have to make one more stop as well, so if this stays green all the way, I don't know what's going to happen.
You're clear there.
But I am definitely going to have to take 4 tires.
Still there. All clear.
Yeah, some of these guys are right now 2 laps down. And some guys are putting a lap down right now.
Careful. Still there. You got room. You're clear there.
So I gotta make my pit stop in the next 4 laps. I'll probably pit around between lap 35 to lap 36. Now, of course, the last time some of these guys took 2 tires and it didn't work out for them. And of course, I need to take 4 tires. I don't even know if some of the guys will be able to make it back on tires if they take 4 tires, 2 tires or not. I'm not 100% sure.
All right. You're clear there.
Oh, look at Brendan Gaughan running at 16.
Got room. You're
I don't
clear.
know if you guys saw that, but I feel like these pit stops definitely messed up the running order now. Of course, you got me out front, though, which I've been out front for a while. I don't even know where Kyle Busch is.
Bring it in here. You're low on gas.
Alright, so I'm low on fuel right now, which means I'm gonna have to pit. Oh, Oh, come on, car. Don't do that. Got a little bit tight right there. So we are coming to 15 to go. Oh man, I don't even know if I'll pit this time by. I won't risk it.
Alright, we're in our fuel window. Let's pit for gas. Back it down, back it down.
And perfect. Alright, so go 4 tires of fuel, and we'll get back out on the racetrack. Yeah, so it looks like Jimmy Johnson is the only guy only driver out of this race. So he must have had engine trouble. And let's see, 15.7 seconds stop. That's not too bad. I feel like the leaders behind me pitted probably too. Whoa, we got a caution. Wow, so caution comes out while I come down the pit. And I'm going to cycle back up in third. Oh man, so this messes everything up. Ryan Newman is going to get the free pass. So I don't know what happened. But caution comes out while I come down the pit road. So I'm obviously going to stay out. Man, this just messes everything up. Alright, here we go. I don't know how many laps it's going to be. Green flag back in the air. We got 12 laps to go. So I'm definitely going to be good on fuel and tires for sure. Now question is, can I hold off against the guys that pitted though? And that caution. Wow, they're 4 wide back there. I am pulling away from everybody right now. I can't tell who is that that's having issues as well too. Because there's another car down pit road as well. Got a battle for second back there between Truex and Hamlin. But I'll find out who fell out of this race once the race gets done and over with. Trying to hang on to go for my 9th win of the season. My last one came at Daytona. Alright, so 10 laps to go here in Michigan. It's been 3 races in a row I should have won races. Remember New Hampshire, I was leading in the last 10 laps. Got loose out on the pit road there. Finished 20th in that race. Pocono, I did really well in that race, was leading. And I had to make late race pit stops. Took 2 tires, the guys took no tires. I finished 3rd in that race. And then Watkins Glen, I had the fastest car of the race. And I ran into trouble in that race, ended up finishing 10th. And now once again I'm in position of going for the win. Could I be able to hold on and get redemption? We got 9 laps to go right now. And then of course Kentucky wasn't really one of my best races. I think I finished 6th in that race, if I'm not mistaken. I finished 5th or 6th in that race. So that's been my results ever since my last win at Daytona. And of course I dominated this Michigan race the first race. It's been the same thing here. Got 8 laps to go. Like I said, I don't have to worry about tires. I don't have to worry about fuel. I can go all out now. I can push this thing as hard as I can. So once again, just like the last Michigan race, I made the right call. So I guarantee you, too, if I stayed out, I would have not have been in this position. I'm still pulling away from the guys behind me. Alright, coming to 6 laps to go this time by. I'll tell you what, too, I can't wait to see these finishing results. I wonder how these results are going to be, especially that the pit stops messed everything up. Now, of course, too, after this race, we have 3 races left to go of the season. 3 races left to go to the playoffs, but we got another caution. So, just like the first Michigan race, got a late race caution. Same thing here. Looks like Eric Jones gonna get the free pass. Looks like Ryan Newman had issues in that last caution. Looks like this time Ty Dillon must have had issues. So, we're going into, I don't know if we're going into overtime or not. No, so it's going to be a 2-lap shootout, but it's not going to be an overtime. So just like the first Michigan race, we're going to have a 2-lap shootout to decide this race. And green flag's back in the air. 2 laps to go. Going to pull up high on Truex. Get to the bottom. Good start. But yeah, so Bristol, Darlington, and Indianapolis will be the last 3 races after this race until we start the playoffs. Of course, I got Denny Hamlin right behind me. And I'm not sure why he used that very outside lane, because that's going to cost him some time. Alright, off turn 4 this time by. White flags in the air. Final lap here in Michigan. We're starting to get a huge run right behind me. So maybe it did pay out for them. I don't know though. About to go 4 right back. I'm a little bit loose, but I'm fine. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Going into turn number 3. And it looks like I'm going to walk out with another dominant performance. Going to come off turn 4, going to get my 9th win in the season. And I'm going to sweep both Michigan races. Winner here at Michigan for the 9th time this season.
Sit in the air, the checker flag, good job.
Awesome. Awesome performance today. So just like the first Michigan race, made the right call for pit stops and was able to get me the win. We had to go overtime, but I was still able to manage the lead and able to take the win. Let's do some burnouts and oh man, I don't know if this is gonna be big enough. Here we go. I like doing burnouts in victory lane. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna park her right here. So, good race today, not too bad. So there's the race results here at Michigan. I get the win here at Michigan. I sweep both Michigan races. And I get my 9th win. And I get redemption from the last 3 races. Should have been 4 in a row, but I was able to get the win today. So I went Denny Hamlin 2nd, Mark Truex Jr. 3rd, Alex Bowman 4th, Joey Logano 5th, Kyle Busch 6th, Brad Keselowski 7th, Kevin Harvick 8th, Kyle Larson 9th, and Cliff Boyer rounds up your top 10. So there's 11th on back. Kurt Busch 11th, Tyler Reddick 12th, Ryan Blaney 13th, Ryan Preece 14th, Cody Ware 15th, Bubba Wallace 16th, Daniel Henrik 17th, Jamie McMurray 18th, Brendan Gaul 19th, and then David Reagan rounds up your top 20. Interesting 11th on back right there. So 21st on back, looks like 22 cars finished on the lead lap. So Eric Jones 21st, Joey Gase 22nd, and he was the last driver to finish on the lead lap. Paul Menard 23rd, he was the first car to finish lap down. Willie Byron 24th, Daniel Suarez 25th, Chase Alley 26th, and then Michael McDowell rounds up your top 30. So 31st on back, Eric Amarilla 31st, Parker Klickman 35th, Matt Spatar 37th, Ryan Newman 39th, he finished 16 laps down, and rounding out the field in 40th place and last place, finishing 32 laps down, is Jimmy Johnson. And just like that, I extend my points lead, gain more playoff points, and that was my 9th win of the season. First race win since Daytona, I'm sorry. So not too bad. And where is Matt Spatar on points? Oh, so Matt Spatar has fallen out of the top 30 once again. So Matt Spatar out of the playoffs once again. But he's 3 points behind of Ryan Cristo, so he's not too far back in points in the top 30. But he needs to have some good runs on the last 3 races. But I still have a good points lead, which isn't too bad. And there I am in victory lane once again for the 9th time this season. Swept both Michigan races. So, pretty good. The winner today at Michigan, not too bad. Dominated another Michigan race, which I knew was going to be another dominant performance. So, really good. So, now we go on to the next race, which the next race is going to be at Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee for the running of the Bass Pro Shop NRA Night Race. So the last time I was at Bristol, I won that race, so I feel really good about Bristol. We'll just see how this race goes. And we have 3 races left until we start the playoffs, so the regular season is winding down. So that's a look at the playoff standings. So that's what we at the playoffs for the start right now. And so we have 10 different winners now. We do have 11, but Matt Spatar is right now 31st in points. And the rule is you have to be top 30 in order to be eligible and make it into the point standings. So now that puts 6 spots left to grab. So as you can see right now, Clint Boyer's in that last playoff spot by 44 points ahead of Kyle Larson. Now, of course, if Matt Spatar was in the playoffs, it would have been Ryan Blaney in that last spot. But because Matt Spatar's out, it's right now Clint Boyer. So that's how the playoff standings look like. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this race. Next race is going to be at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Bass Pro Shop NRA Night Race. So we're going to go night racing at Bristol this time. So make sure you do leave a like in this video. And make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up and to show your support. And make sure you do hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video or whenever I start a live stream. So guys, oh, and make sure you do follow me on Twitter as well. I'll put that down below as well. So guys, make sure you, so guys, that's going to do it for today's race. So I'll see you on the next race at Bristol. This is RJ saying peace out.